Sige, ulit.
Sorry. Ayan.
So, what is your name?
I'm Alex V. Gonzalez,
So, how old are you?
27.
Do you have any relatives in Malaysia?
Yeah, actually yung way side is yung mother side ko, no, Malaysian siya. And my dad's Filipino, so Gonzalez. So yun, my grandmother, uncles, and aunties, everyone from my mother's side, they all live in Malaysia.
How long have you stayed in Malaysia?
Actually, I was born here, no? Pero when I was around 1 year old, my mom brought me to Malaysia, and we stayed there for around 4 years. So when I was 5, I came back here and I studied here.
So, you're going back and forth from Malaysia to...
Yeah, actually, every Chinese New Year and every birthday of my grandmother, I have to go back and stay for about 2 to 3 weeks. So,
What do you think is the similarities of the Philippine and Malay cultures?
so from what I know, no, yung origin of yung Filipino, like Indonesia and everyone, they pretty much come from the same origin, no, yung Malay group. So that's why the language of Philippine Tagalog and Malay, yeah, are a bit similar. For example, no, in here door is pinto, diba? So in Malay, it would be pinto. So the only difference is one letter. So it's just an O and a U. And Filipinos and Malays, they look the same, pretty much. So the only difference is Malaysia is a melting pot of three cultures. No? So there's the Chinese, there's the Indian, and there's the Malay. So they have an equal ratio of the three of them there, which it's not really present here now. But then because of the three melting pot of cultures, no? The Malaysian culture as a whole, no? Malaysian, it can be a bit mixed.
So, do you have any ideas about the current political issues of
Yeah.
Malaysia?
Sure, actually. Bumabalik naman ako, so, I read the newspaper then if I have to.
So, are you in favor about ASEAN having one currency?
Okay, about that, no. If you're familiar with the euro, no, the euro made by the European Union, no. Kasi I do forex, so I'm familiar with how the euro moves as opposed to the dollar. So from my observation on the euro, when even just one country has a big news, yeah, see Germany lets out its like PPI, ganyan. What happens is the euro dips as a whole. So that means the whole European Union is shown to have some economic problem. As per yung indicator of the euro. So what happens is that it goes down as a collective, and that can be a bit dangerous, no. But then this is from a investor's point of view. From me, if I were to invest in the ASEAN dollar, no, as opposed to like the USD, and if even one country has a problem or like has we call it dovish news, no, when it means bad news. So I would pull out my money from the ASEAN dollar, so that kind of thing.
So, do you think the ASEAN should stop with the non-interference policy?
That one, I think it would really depend. I think I'd prefer that there's a non-interference really from the countries. But then if there would be some diplomacy between countries like Malaysia and Philippines, no, there can always be talks. So if we maintain friendly policies and friendly relationships, I think we don't really need that non-interference.
And how about the South China issue? What do you think should Malaysia should do?
Yung South China Sea issue. Okay, regarding that, no, I don't really know Malaysia's claim over the South China Sea, no, pero I think Philippines has some issues with yung sa China having some hold over it, no. But I think for me, if we were to combine as an ASEAN, then maybe it's good to have friendly relationships also with like kunyari Malaysia and other parts of ASEAN to maybe see what we can do with the area.